はい、どうも、ジョニーです。では本日も深夜、各社生活、ドラゴンズドグマ2やっていきます。ちょっと、×ボタンと丸ボタン間違えてゲームを起動してしまいました。あと、ジョニー、今朝、ちょっとね、PC の起動エラーが出たんで、ちょっとね、パソコンの寿命が近いかもしれません。やばいかも。なんとか直したんだけど、ちょっと買い替え。しばらくやんなくなったら、ああ、パソコン行ったんだなと思ってください。じゃあ続きやっていきますよ。ありがとうね。なんだっけクエストわかんなくなっちゃったよ。夜だわ。いつも夜。
What does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
夜。あ、見た。パンちゃん、ホーム感と文明の利器。ああ、はいはいはい。これは違うところやろう。シスターに小石か。いや、NPC がすごいな。ちょっと小石。10クエスト。すると、どこで取れるのかが。小石。ファントム出るところ教えてよっていう話なんだ。これは教えてもらえないんだ。アイテム。を預けようみたいな話をしてる。よし、預けるぜ。どこだっけ？ここだ。今度すぐ。
Well met, sir. Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right.
ないのは何のヘグのマントは装備してた。何のヘルム。
On the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged. This inspires naught but misgivings.
ドーマ2の金稼ぎが知りたいんだ。宿に
Crime committed here will see one confined to jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
宿に気兼ねなく泊まれるぐらいに金が。ここにファントムどこ？
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
あ、ファントムいるじゃん。あいつ。ゴー。私の攻撃は全く効かないんですね。
shadow is drawn to the light. We ought to extinguish our lanterns, lest we summon it unwittingly.
よ強制タイミングだ。でけでー何なんで違う小石が欲しいんだよ。
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
あの人全然関係ない人だったんだ。石3個は結構なあれじゃない。しかも小石って結構あれに使ったやつ使えますか。どこに出る。なんかアクション分がね。
We've got goblins. Shame I've no advantage against this boat. Are we all in the same boat?
わ、いいんだけどもういいな。あ、関東いいはい。離れてる。はいですか。
I'm done for.
なんだあれ。なんだあれ。
I shan't let them harm you. My own master must be killed. These beams are only truly defeated when their storms are smashed beyond repair.
はい、なんかすげえ魔法使ってる。
The arisen turns blue with cold.
俺の顔、体が冷たくなってる。凍傷か。でけでけでー。何が。
The night sky is a balm to the battle-weary heart.
Indeed, you are correct.
How could I have forced all this?
What's all this ruckus? That's the spirit!
I can do no less in service to the arisen.
Not a bad idea.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
いたいたいた、ファントムだ、ファントム。あっち側どうすれば。渡れんのか。渡ればいい。
Nodding off where I stand.
橋を渡りたいの。ああ。そう 小石が欲しいだけなんだ。ファントム発見。行くぜ。じゃねえか。
I'll make the pain go away. Hold on, stay right there.
台が
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
We need only hone our skills, and in time, we shall be indomitable.
Indeed, you are correct.
確かに。あれ？おお。アイスアイス。高い足を。
Most effective.
なんだ。計な方か。
Defend yourself from our warrior.
絶対ある方は俺に言わなきゃ。しかいないなんてことある？
The monsters left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely
Nice.
into my pack, don't you worry.
落ちてたか。よーし。これで戻ろう。これ帰ればいい。帰ればいい。なんか変な声がする。お？変ですな、あなたたちも。できてなんか絶対あれに使うんだよ。どう
As
す
a
る
matter
か
of fact,
そう
one master I served was
時間ぐらい
quite
や
the
りたいんだよ
carefree soul,
ね。あんまり
shunning
やるの
armor in all its
疲れ
forms.
ちゃうしね。
You've given me much to think about. If we're to destroy this, 'twill have to be from the other side.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
洗い物がある。小石もったいないけど届けようか。
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
It would allow us to save our strength. Assuming we're not attacked, that is.
オックスカー。方が要は。
Catching naught but fry of late.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
穴をと。
I'm sure we'll find.
ああ、もうやってる。
Find a purpose for it in due time.
全通り過ぎちゃう。わかりづらいね、この。あ、ここがあれか。かな。めちゃめちゃ用あるな。なんだっけ、なんかやれって言われたな。
Oh, I can't
あ、
find a
銀
silver
色
stone
の石
anywhere.
ね。鉱石はごめんね、まだだ。
They're hard to find, aren't
待
they?
ってても。あ、こういう。
Is it true? You're the only. I seem to recall someone else, but just be sure you play your part. A fellow Drake or two, and I re-
お昨日円薬。
Ne'er in my wildest dreams could I have it.
すまんな、勝手に呼んじまってよ。誰だっけ、この人か。
Yes, sir.
この納品の仕方めんどくさいな。
Have you procured what I asked? Splendid.
その代わりそこに生えてるやつをもらってるぞ。
Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but in place of a
これは
reward,
ない。
mayhap I could give you a tour of the premises.
やれな。
Only if you've the time and inclination, of course.
行こうか。
As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to those unfortunate who are stricken by maladies. Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now even their poor son Lubomir has fallen ill. By chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. Yet so, he was put in.
どこ行ってしまったんだ。
Boy, how do you do?
案内してくれるんじゃないのか、シスター。
A moment's prayer can do a world.
どこ行っちゃったの。消えたのか、急に。さあ、案内してくれるんじゃないのか。スター消える。どこ行っちゃったんだよ。
Is there naught I could have done?
I spend my days in quiet.
あ、エレーナ。
Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment.
なるほどね。
After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure,
なるほど
that they might inflate its price.
なるほどね。
But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best continue on my rounds. Pray, stay as long as you wish. Come, come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst. You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... Something isn't right about this place.
Oh, no.
Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand, come tell me of them, won't you?
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
手の悪い噂について調べる。
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
すればいいんだね。そうだな、怪しいところ
Might
でい
you
っ
be a friend
ぱ
of
いあるぞ。
Lupomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he?
ないね。
There has been talk of sending him down to the
し
basement,
か。
should his condition fail to improve. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical patients convalesce under the Abbess's care. None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including myself. Teles, she gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what
あ
kind.
いつの声だったけどな、この間聞
At
こえた
times
うめ
I
き
hear
声は。
strange cries and moans drift up from below, which is to be expected. Those who come here suffer, and yet...
オッケーオッケー。お。から話を。あ
I fear I've much to attend to.
あ、アルボム。はいはい。
So, the worst of us, and none save the Abbess can enter? If the Gracious Hand has a secret, 'tis the Abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go further? I must find out what goes on down there. You've my thanks. I just can't stomach the thought of lying here not knowing. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down in that basement,
怪しいんやんけ。
should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it that justice is carried out? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. So I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any
綺
misdeeds.
麗な顔をして
That's just what I was thinking.
怪しいことをしてんだね。長石っていうのがもうおかしいもんな。
How might we enter the basement sick room?
I like that.
ああみたいなの聞こえたね。しか入れない。部長しか入れないよ。じゃないの？ベスト見よ。これ前からしてたもんな。ああ。あいつの声じゃなかった。あ？こうっていけるのかな？
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
This is a place of prayer.
A moment's prayer can...
I do hope naught befalls Lupomir.
I know.
Ne'er in my wildest
まあねえな。 こっちから入ってみようか。ここから行ったらいいのかわかんない。ここら辺から行けたりしない。
We have yet to explore all the corners of this place. 'Twould be a shame if aught were overlooked.
Quite right. No sense doing things by halves.
ここから来たんだな、最初。違う。ダメよ。ダメだ。
This is a poor remuneration for our efforts, I must say.
Ah, 'tis a dismal feeling to be disappointed so utterly.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Let us proceed with caution.
わからんが、あのおっさんに会ってる。
My spectacles are in.
これだけか。君それだけの人な。合ってた。わからんね。難しい。30。はいね。あ、
I know not why, but the words basement sick room set my
So
hair on end. Shall we investigate?
わかってる。
I concur.
家の地下なんですね。ではないね。あの あるな。どうすればいいのこれ。
By your command, Arisen.
お、なんもないじゃん。調べたよ。あ、全然わからんな。の地下にいますよ、今。党員の地下室とシスターの容疑の探し捕まえる。ここ探さなきゃいけない。地下室ってここだろだって。ありそう。ここにある。
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to get to the bottom of what is.
どこに
You are in good health, I trust, Arisen. Aught about this reek.
証拠だよ。証拠はどこにあるんだよ。
Is there aught this pawn might do for you to get to the bottom of what is happening?
あるのかわかんねえ。使える声はしょうがねえのか。
Very well. I shall await further orders.
これマジでわかんないけど聞いてほしい。どうすんのこれ。ください。こっちからも降りられるの？そんなことないよね。
What teachings might salve the people's woes?
わかんない。
I have noticed that the abbess goes out every night without fail.
あ、夜じゃないとダメなのか。なんだよ、先に行ってくれよ。
How might we enter the basement sick room?
来ればいいんだな。
Not a bad idea.
なんて言うんだよ。昼間は夜。
Can't be happening.
Not much going on. Don't think you're safe just because one found its way inside the common core. You could say 'twas an ill twist of. I wonder if building a nice high.
sharpest ears in town.
Nice place for a picnic.
It is quiet about.
Trade favors the patient, I always say.
Not sure what they
did I have to
社
help
に
you?
かけて誰だよ。前か？
How are things?
スーザンだ。あ、スーザン？はい、スーザン？
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the... foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer.
ポーンどこ行った？
Naught but fry of late.
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
ポーンいねえの面白かったな今の。ちょっとこの花預けようか、枯れる前に。
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated... to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth. You know where to find me.
Back's not acting up today.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
ここで証拠用のはしごがあんのか教えてほしい。確かにこの上にあるよ、証拠。ここに行けないやろ。
Let's take it easy today.
あば。
Somehow my feet always carry me.
Leaning for I'm too tired.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Mug of ale.
Anyone?
魔物討伐。あ。ああ、もうこのゲーム。
Weather this pleasant makes me want to kip somewhere with a nice
いい
breeze.
ね、昼寝。
'Tis well that you are in good spirits, so long as you're ready when it counts.
Tis as you say. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
ちょっとごめん。ここからはいいけど。それではないと。
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Uh. ごめんなさい。もう喉がね、だいぶ。こうしたいな。
Another encounter? I ill like this. We are already hard pressed from our previous engagement.
あー、じゃあめちゃくちゃ楽。
Well done.
Pounding a league of minutes.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
A well-organized pack is my specialty.
あははは
I'll see to it
レベ
your
ル高
bird.
え。あだ。あ、音だ。あれ、いつの間にこっち来てんだ。はい、触らしてこう。イノストーンなんだね、ここは。 廃集落。あとは廃集落。
I'm gonna enjoy this.
ああ、何これ敵なの？いや、殺すよ。
Oh, that was a sight to behold.
よいしょ。どうだ？
The paths to victory are myriad few. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
Unbelievable!
I'll combine my magic with yours. You might cast the spell more quickly.
何この人たち。ああ。住人じゃなくてあれなのね。まだまだなんかこうです。高速のねじろみたいになってたのね。あるよね。出ない。アレキさん。びっくりした。あれ、盗賊のねじろか。
Seems your luck's run out.
悪いがどっちかな。
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
ナイス、あれとうまい。もう進めない。
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
いいよ。あ、これ上から行かなきゃいけないのか。いい。あ、知った。行かなきゃいけない。なんか違う。
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
ここに銀行先だってあったの？鉱石だ。銀鉱石があったぞ。ガタガタ。
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
楽しみ。入ろうとして。ああ、宝箱開いて。魚卵の前の。ランキラー。はい。
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
しょ。こういうところ入り込んじゃったんだな、単純に。ここから繋がってる。左か。はい、豚があるカラス目。こっちか。で
No rest for the weary, it seems. We'll be hard pressed to find victory here if we cannot heal our wounds.
だんだん暗くなってくるな。
Yon statue may yield new sights, if we can reach it.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
もうすぐだな。暗くなってきた。
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
地下に続く。まだなんかある。どこにいる？
Battle is best avoided here.
どうした？ここはまずい。
My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?
あ、この上にいるのか。
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. Watch your footing, Master. Losing your balance on an incline this sharp.
I will protect you.
随分暗くなっちまったな。と違うな。なんかいるんだな。
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the fiends down!
やばいね。ふりかけのリンゴどこにあるの？食べたいよそれ。
Don't let them touch the shipment!
V, how did this happen? We must defend the cargo!
Dare a tenacious lot.
Right where it hurts.
Ensure the next one is no less hurt.
すげえ。
I thank you for coming to our aid. That was a tight spot you saved us from. And what luck! Nary a scratch on the wares to show for it.
本当？
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
完全に夜になっちまった。あ
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat.
あ。
Tis dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip.
帰ろうぜ。夜のうちに帰れれば。
Oh, what luck! Tis a chest.
ここにあるんだ。
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
帰ろう。 リム転移、刹那の史跡じゃなくてリム転移にしてほしいとか。
We should be able to move this boulder with our combined effort.
A firm push is what's needed here.
やべえ、
Are you certain you're happy to have me along?
いや。あ、偉い。急いで帰りたいんだ俺は。セーブしとく。多いな、しかし。なんかすごい音楽。アンデッドみたいなのが出てる。
More foes? I can scarce feel my arm from the last battle. でいいぞよ。頑張っていこう。いやー、夜のうちに戻って地下を探索したい。美人修道女長の化けの皮を剥がしたい。 I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward, and you're like to stumble along.
滅ぶでほんま。なんかいるんだ。私とやる気はないんで帰りたい。あんたの燃料切れました。これこれ渡っていいんだよな。これで町だ。よし、いいぞ。あとまあまあ時間ぐらいやったな。じゃあちょっと修道女のクエストやったら終わりにしようかな。
We cannot break it from this side.
So it goes.
なのか。安全150。あーラッキー。
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup,
軍曹司
I've
なん
heard
で
the
なん
same.
で急にそんな話の。
Indeed. Tell us, there's been a shift in the chain of
ああ
command.
はいはいはい。いいザーだから。あえはいこう。
こ上行っていいのか。がない。分かりづらいな、マップが。分かってない。自分がいる地点、誰だ自分のいる地点を白矢印で表すように指示したわけは。赤とかにしとけ。見えないだろうが。あんまりドラゴンズドグマの悪口言いたくないけどさ、1の方が面白いし、オンラインが優れてたよ。
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
オンラインに比べてアクションはクソだし。頼むよ、カプコン。これはドグマ派なんだよ。俺がブチギレてるってどういうのかわかるか。入れるようになってます。
Medicine? Medicine! 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 Now!
言わないね。
Now! Now!
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno?
これが元気だったじいさんってやつだな、さっき言ってた。なんで公認の角とか小さな牙があんだここに。
Mayhaps would serve as well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
That's just what I was thinking.
ゲスト見よう。で記録を見つけたジャンプね。ジャンプ。ああ。ちゃんと。ここら辺いいんだな、ジャンとブル。あ、ここにいるジャン。
Now merely sit back.
ワンね。
Now merely sit back.
ジャン。
Say, have I seen you?
Elena.
Bruno.
Ah, yes. The abbess of the gracious hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself. But I must admit, I've always felt there's something off about her. You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. And once I saw her, the abbess, meeting with a strange man. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small in return. You'd think 'twere medicine. But I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. They were whispering. But I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet.
いいね。
'Tis well suspicious. eh?
Suspicious. Sus.
Where do they meet? 'Twas in the square in the eastern part of the
バ
common
ンクの東に
quarter,
ある裏広場。
and always a night, as I recall.
Let me get that.
あともう一人はジャンも話しておくか。じゃあ。ジャン。ジャンはどちょっともう、マップが分かりづらい。
Suppose that's enough for one day.
Gotta crack a few skulls if you want to be top dog.
Life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
There's comfort in the humdrum.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
ジャン、ジャン。
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord
avoided
Phasus
the
is like to
hardest
be in your
summer.
debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith. 'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk.
Glad we understand each other.
Aye, be seeing you.
Lord Phasus, 'tis a name of great import. Of that, I am certain.
ジャンもだね。ジャンはどこ
That's odd.
怪しい。アスホール。怪しい。ジャンどこジャンどこわかんない。この街はほんとわかんねえよ。
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere.
確かに見
Have
つけて
you
きたわ。
fared any better? Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you
余計な
ever
クエス
so
トをクリアして
much.
るわ。
Say, aren't you curious who I want to meet? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father. I don't even know what
ダ
they
フネ
look
ちゃん
like.
に
You
似た
know.
男の子が牛車に乗って貴族区へみたいなそんな
Not to
話して
say
た
I'm
もんね。
unhappy at the gracious hand, of course. But I'd really like to meet them, even just once. I want to tell them how grateful I am that they gave me life.
偉いね。
Oh, it's so shiny. Oh, hi, Arisen. You'll help me again if I need it, won't you? Please say.
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her another visit sometime soon.
That's just what I was thinking.
ジャンね。ジャンもあそこにいたのか。だよ。話せばよかった。どこだもうお前がジャンかもしか
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person. A saint. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that. Can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie place. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled. I'm
Chimney. I swear it.
ゴブリンの素材があるのはもう怪しいんだよな。
わけで
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
うるさんぞエレナ。他にもどこがあるってこと？この液体はさ、その出るんだこれ。で、無知があんだ。なんだどうすればいいんだこれ。証拠を集め、病院の地下室を調べ、シスターの容疑の証拠を探し、捕まえる。すればいいの？ああ。変えるんだ。
A moment's prayer can do a world. A moment's prayer can do a...
I spend my days in quiet. A moment's prayer can do a...
Oh, sure.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like records of treatment. Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. At any rate, they may know aught of use. You're back. Pray, what? Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. Pray, sir, do what you can.
Methinks we would do well to bring this medicine to Sir Radcliffe, the doctor over in the rest town.
Right you are.
A moment's prayer can do a...
これか。まだ全部集まってなかったんだね、証拠が。メインクエストじゃないのに、随分。じゃな。どこにいんの？宿場町。あ、宿場町。
This ladder can take us to new heights.
We ought to
も
put
し
it
か
to
して
good
この
use.
町じゃないんだ。あ、そういうこと？どうしよう。やるか。せっかくだから。マップだけ見させて。あ、宿場町って。エルノアスから出なきゃダメだ。から出られんだけこれ。わあ、どうしよう。やるのかやらないのか、どっちなんだい。
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I'm about ready to fall asleep.
Look, yonder, toward the sea. I espy a distant shore.
How much? How much?
A land untraveled.
What sort of place might it be, I wonder? Have we purchased all that we require? We ought to
Undead!
Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Well done, Master.
Akim.あ、これそうだ、まあまあでも目的地が出てないのよ。バカタレが。
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Ah. 魔物討伐を。なんじゃ。近いのかな。だかちょっと。
Decision to be credits.
ブランク上がったぞ。なんかいっぱいある。二人かけのけも。
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
いった。
Pushing on without rest isn't ideal. I'm
ど
dead
う
on
しようか
my feet.
な。今日ここまでにしとこうかな。だよな。なんか中途半
You're
端だ
not
と
the only one.
ここで
I'm on my last
終わら
legs.
させてください。今日3時過ぎちゃったし。はい。というわけで、朝になって、これぐらいにしたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。また、ごめんなさい。明日できなくて、金、土、もしかしたら日とできないかもしれない。普通はさ、ちょっと週末はチャンスなんだけど、ちょっとね、宴会入ってて申し訳ない。火曜とかになっちゃう。ちょっと開くけど、やれたらやります。ごめんね、ちょっと待って。キーボードが落ちた。はい。というわけで、ご視聴ありがとうございました。また次回よろしくお願いします。それじゃあ。
I shall wait.
What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help.